Well, hello, my beautiful Cancerians. Welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your reading for December 2020. I'm just cleansing your space here and I've meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes. I'm truly grateful for your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder that this is a general reading. It may not resonate for everybody, so please take what is for you and leave the rest behind. This is your monthly December reading. I am offering 2 lucky subscribers the chance to win a personal reading from me. I'll give you all the details of how to win the competition right at the end, because some people are here for the reading only and some people are here for both. I will be announcing that winner on the 15th of December. Let's get straight to it, my beautiful Cancerians. Thank you so much. We have the Strength card. Okay, that is in your protagonist energy. I love to see it in that position. Very, very exciting. We have the Temperance card. That's in your antagonist. And we also have the High Priestess. Okay, they've asked me to go one more, so I will. It's unusual for them to ask for another, but I will. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Cancerians? What do they need to know? We have the Hangman. Okay. Oh, really? Wow. And again, this is unusual. This is, I think, the first time ever they've asked for 3 in this situation. We have Judgment. Okay, there's a lot of decisions to be made here. The jury is out on this one. December is going to have you mulling something over. Let's see what they want to tell you. I was using the White Witch Tarot to gauge the overall energy for the month, and now I'm going into the Good Tarot to get the details. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Cancerians? What do they need to know regarding December 2020? Can you please guide them for their highest good? Wow. Okay, that card just bounced right back there. I'm just going to go get that. Can I get it from here? Oh, no. Sorry, just get that. We have the Empress card. Beautiful energy. Okay, so you're definitely standing in your power. We've got that energy. It looks like you're being strong and very sort of open to abundance. Let's go deeper and find out. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Ooh, wow, that's quite a few. How would you like to receive? These first. Okay, we have the High Priestess again. So same energy we're picking up here. We have the Page of Water. Interesting. We also have the 8 of Earth. And finally, they've saved this card to last. Oh, the Chariot. Beautiful energy. This is quite something. So it looks like you've been sort of mulling up your pathway, your life path, mulling up a couple of things. But it looks like by the end of December, you definitely know where you want to go, okay? We're just going to go and get a little bit more clarity on the cards here. Oh, wow. Straight away. You know what, Cancer? I can feel the anxiety that comes with the decisions that you have to make. We have the 8 of Swords there, okay? I could feel it when I was doing the meditation. I could feel that you may have been nervous about a situation and how it's going to go down. We have the 9 of Cups crossing the Page of Cups. Woo! And we have the 3 of Swords in the reverse. Interesting energy. They've asked for me to go again. Oh, wow. Oh, gosh. We got the 4 of Wands there. I just want to check in if they want me to go again. And they do. Okay. Thank you. Okay. The King of Cups in the reverse. Okay. Interesting energy that we have there. So I'm just going to put the cards where they're crossing. No. No. Sorry. No, they want it like this? Okay. They want it like this. Fair enough. Let's get straight to it. We have the Strength card. So this is your protagonist energy. This is Leo energy. So you may have a placement in Leo somewhere. But this is the energy that you're almost like pushing forward with in the month of December, which is a beautiful energy. You're loving yourself, you know your self-worth, and you're having the courage to go after what it is that you desire. Now, you're starting to believe in yourself. There's an element here of, in the past, you may have doubted yourself, or there was a situation which, and I'm talking something way in the past, may have made you start to doubt yourself and question yourself. It feels like you've overcome these energies and started to really root yourself in your own intuition. You're very intuitive. You're very in terms of your depth of emotion, it is very, very deep. So there's a lot of that emotion there. You're very sensitive. And because of it, you pick up on the undercurrent of people and situations. And sometimes you may have questioned yourself thinking, here, my gut instinct is telling me something's off, but with my eyes, I don't see it. I'm probably wrong. And then you put it to the side and you dismissed it. But actually, a couple of months down the line, maybe even a couple of years down the line, you're like, oh, my intuition was bang on point. I was right. Okay. So I feel now that you're standing in your power. So it feels like you're having that courage to move forward in December and go after whatever it is that you're trying to get off the ground. Now, they're really highlighting this hand over the eyes. They're giving me the energy of ideas. So maybe you're trying to sort of work out which direction to go in terms of your career or in terms of love. But I feel like there's some ideas here that are brewing in terms of your prosperity path. It feels like your life's purpose kind of question marks that are going on in your mind. And there's some really awesome ideas that are coming that are actually shining a bit of a light in the darkness there. So trust those ideas that are coming to you, because they're not going to lead you astray. Your heart will lead you in the right direction, okay? Just checking in with this other energy they're giving me here. It's like you have unlimited resources, okay? You've got it all going on. It's like you're a bit of a powerhouse for the month of December. That's the energy I'm really getting here. Now, we have Temperance. It's in the antagonist position, so there may have been a disruptive energy in November for you that is sort of lingering on into December. It feels like there was a chaotic energy that may have made you feel like you're out of control in this situation. Now, this is the energy to, it feels like you're putting some sort of chaotic situation to bed. You know, you're having confidence in yourself again, and it may have shaken you a little bit, this news or whatever it was that came your way to sort of disrupt your everyday. It feels chaotic. That's what I'm getting here. And it may have been something that was out of your control, as it were. It put you out of balance. It's sort of like, yeah, put your nose out of joint kind of thing. Well, this is the energy to overcome. So I feel like you're bringing yourself back to your center in December there. There's a lot of harmony, patience, and self-control on the other side of this. So I feel like you're coming into being there, back into self, as it were. You're coming back into your center. They want you to be mindful, follow your heart. They're highlighting that heart there in that dove. Following your heart will lead to peace. You know the root of the situation. You know deep down what is right and what is not, okay? So they really want you to stand in that power. That's where balance and harmony comes from, following your heart and trusting your intuition. Now, it's interesting because we have these three energies as a unifier, which, again, as I said, is quite unique for a unified position to take three. We have the High Priestess. So this is Virgo energy. We got Leo energy, Sag energy, and Virgo energy here. We got Pisces as well, just to let you know. But this card here, there's an energy here of, there's two energies. One is there is about to be a reveal. Someone is either going to come towards you and give you a piece of information that was kind of like you were hoping for, or you were lacking, you need for your path ahead. There seems to be, you may be waiting on results or something, and it's going to come towards you. It feels like it feels a bit effortless. This information makes its way to you. But also there's this other energy. Sorry, they said I'm not done there, so I'm just, okay. You may have been going after some sort of information. The High Priestess is often often mute and is very wise, sort of watches and learns, you know. So you may have been silent on a situation, and as a result, you started to see beyond the surface of people, secrets, mysteries, that sort of thing. The High Priestess as well, it feels very much like trust the universe, because you have higher wisdom at this time, and you know that you have to trust your vibes with this, okay? This is a time when mysteries will be revealed to you, and you will actually grow as a result. It's almost like things are not meant to be seen with the eyes in this situation. They're meant to be felt with your inner instincts, Okay, so keep that gauge of yours on point, and trust it, because it knows. Now the secondary energy they're giving me with this is, as you can see, there's two faces there, and they're becoming one. So you may be partnering up, or there is someone comes to reveal their feelings for you, whether that's they trust you and they want to be a partner with you in some sort of business, or whether they want to partner up with in love. It feels like they're coming towards you to say, Cancer, you're the only one. You're the person I keep gravitating towards for this. Now, there is also healing here because we have stars. The crown chakra is wide open, and there's lots of stars there at the top, which they're indicating is healing, but also it's like third eye is open, and you're really connecting to this person in the situation. Now, there may have been a time limit on this because they're really highlighting the female reproductive organs, and you may have felt like the timing on this was lost, that it was done and it's never coming back. Whether this is an opportunity or information or a person that you want to be in a relationship with, you may have felt like this was over, and that it was kind of like barren. There was nothing fruitful in this situation, but that's not the truth. Okay, that's they want you to trust your intuition on this. Now we have the hangman. So the hangman is often wisdom, and they're giving me an energy here of you made a lot of sacrifices for this situation, and as a result you've grown. There's a lot of growth here and a lot of learning, and you've got a new perspective. It feels like time has passed between you and this situation. Now, it doesn't have to be a large amount of time. It could be like a couple of weeks, it could be a couple of months, it could be a couple of years, but it feels like in the present moment you're learning that things that held you back or made you feel stuck, you're looking back on those things and going, I learned lessons there. There was growth there. There was perspective there. And now you're changing it. That's the energy I'm getting. As you can see at the bottom there, oh, again, yeah, they just said timer. So, yeah, there is also a timer there. You may have felt like that time that you felt stuck, etc., etc. I feel like you're recognizing that it wasn't you just being stuck. It was growth. As you can see, it gets so uncomfortable, this growth, that there has to be a breakthrough, and there is the breakthrough. The skull in the center represents a breakthrough, big changes. It's like the death card, endings and new beginnings. Now, interestingly enough, the hangman sits in between the justice card and the death card in the major arcanas. So you're on the other side of that. Okay, I feel like karma has already started shaping up in your world, and now you're in the hangman position, which is, receiving that wisdom, but recognizing it's time for breakthrough, okay, because things got so uncomfortable. And when you break through, there is the sun, and you're reaching up for your happiness. You're making those big changes and ending things that no longer serve you in order to move into a new era, which is more fruitful, more happy. It's like you're going after your happiness there. Now, whether that is in terms of love or business, we will get straight to it. We have the Judgment card. So the Judgment card, you may have been judging a situation harshly or not harshly enough, but this is the unified position here. So you're no longer denying your feelings about a situation. If you were in the past, you may have buried some things and sort of like, because Cancer, I get this energy from this card that it's not that you don't want to rock the boat. It feels like, you don't want confrontation. So sometimes when BS hits the fan and there's no other route, then hell hath no fury, like a Cancer, because you can get crabby, moody, you can get really sharp, and I don't want to be on the end of that, and I'm a Scorpio, so, but it takes a lot for you to get to that point. So you may have been denying some things. It's almost like a pressure cooker I'm feeling here, that, build up, and then explosion. So you may have pushed things away in order not to deal with them in some respect, but now you're facing it all with that Judgment card. I feel like you're making a final decision on something. You've had like an epiphany, and it's about your life's purpose, where you've been, how far you've come, where you are now, and where you want to go, okay? The Judgment also, when you get this card in this position, it suggests you know what you need to do. If you've been fighting it, if you've been, fearing it, now's the time to take action. You know what you absolutely have to implement in your life. Now, I feel like there's three avenues here for you to walk down. Now, whether that's in terms of business or love. I feel like there's 3 opportunities, or the number 3 is important. Okay. They're giving me some herbs. Sorry, they're showing me some different herbs. I just want to check in and see if they can give me them. They're just asking me to smell. So one moment, please. Oh, what is that? So it's like either coriander, cilantro. Yeah, that's what it smells like. So maybe you're cooking with that right now, or you just made a dish or something with that, a salad maybe, or something. Oh, it smells amazing, but I hope I'm picking up on the right one. They're showing me a green tick, so yeah, I must have got it right. So yeah, if that resonates in some way, then there's something in this message for you. But we have this judgment, which I feel like there's 3 avenues, or 3 is important for this situation. So I'm just seeing if they give me anything else with this judgment card, because it's warm, which means they're not done yet. So one moment, please. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it's about the call, the inner call that you're getting in a situation. They really require you to check into your intuition. It's like there's like some sort of call that's been sitting on your shoulders. It's like been whispering to you, you know what you need to do this, do that. Even if you've like gone away and watched TV or listened to the radio or done some exercise, it still seems to seep on in there. And what the first thing that came to your mind as I said that, they said, that's it. That's what they're giving me now. Okay. Okay, so we have, I feel like you're making some serious decisions. It's almost like we're at the closing of the year, 2020. It feels like you're putting stuff to bed, and you're standing your power going, wow, 2020, what a crap situation. 2021, I'm ready. Powerhouse, Cancerian energy, just gonna go for it. And I feel like you're doing something new. I feel like you may have held off on this situation for a while, but now look, oh well, yeah, 3 is the magic number. They said see as soon as I picked up this card. The Empress is number 3, obviously, and this is about your abundance. This is about being very fertile in terms of ideas, or also they're so sweet. All they're saying, beauty, 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 beauty. They're indicating how beautiful you are, Cancer, both inside and out. And it feels like you're starting to acknowledge that maybe you are more beautiful than you've given yourself credit for, both inside and out, okay? So I feel like there's an energy of you starting to really believe in yourself, and it feels like there's nourishment here. Well, they're giving me the herbs again, so maybe that's about, nourishment as in soul food. Maybe you've been looking at your diet and you've been really going, you know what, I'm gonna replenish myself and nourish myself, both body, mind, and spirit. But it feels like your life is really ripe with possibilities and opportunities, and you're calling it in because you're standing in your power. It's like you know what you deserve, you know what you're worth, and as a result, the universe says, Cancer's ready, send on in the opportunities. They can handle this. Okay, so whereas before you may have not believed in yourself. Now they are highlighting in this card, it's very faint, so I hope you can see it. There is a seahorse there. Okay, now when we get seahorses, they're indications of finding our soul tribe. Now, or soul mate. So this could be finding a soul tribe member who's got your back and you trust in terms of business or opportunities, or it could be in terms of love. Now I do have to say, we do have a Page of Cups here, and we also have a Knight of Cups. So for me, I'm going to pull some cards on it, but it looks like you got 2 opportunities here in terms of love or a career path. So I'm just going to, there's 3 options, but I feel 2 solids. So we'll come to it. But this is a very beautiful time for you. And, oh yeah. Okay, sorry, they're just giving me a name, which is Nushin. Nushin? Nushin? It's a very unique, pretty name, Nushin. Or maybe that's a place. If that's you or resonates with you in some way, there's something in this message for you, Nushin or Nushin. Also, they're indicating a glass, it's like a glass wine bottle that someone has decorated. Okay, now you may have decorated with different colors of wax or some sort of paint there because it looks really beautiful. But it was a wine bottle, and it's very creative, whatever you did with it. It's so beautiful. You've got a lot of talent there, okay, to make things beautiful. So I feel like you're trying to make your home very beautified to match who you are. It's almost like you're putting your stamp on things. Spirit wants you to really look at these things that you do and see that that is your essence of your beauty, and they want you to recognize that. Okay, again, that's not going to be for everyone, it's not going to be for all, but they want you to be mindful of that. Now we have the High Priestess, so Virgo energy. This is about this this mystery. Something is going to be revealed to you. Now, it may knock you off your center at first because we do have the Temperance in the antagonist position. So whatever this reveal is, you knew it. You, intuition-wise, you were on point. You knew deep down. So I feel like you're not going to be completely knocked off your center. You may feel like a little bit of chaos, but you've got this. That's the energy. With that Strength card and the Empress, you got this, okay? I don't feel like it's a bad reveal. I think it's just something that you were really, not expecting, but we're anxious about, okay? Because crossing it is that Eight of Swords, and they're indicating that when you get the Eight of Swords, it's like what you tell yourself. You're sort of holding yourself back, imprisoning yourself with your the things that you tell yourself, like the way that you talk to yourself, like no, I couldn't do that because I'm not good enough, or I'm too old, or I'm too young, or I haven't got this, or I haven't got that. It's like negative thinking. That's the energy I'm getting. It's a self-imposed thing, because actually, as you see, the swords, they're all pointed down, and that means there's no threat here. It indicates that actually you're being protected, okay? So they're indicating here, why would you accept yourself talking to you in this negative way when you never would let anyone talk to you like that? So for example, if someone said to you, hey, Cancer, that was really stupid. Why did you do that? You'd be like, excuse me? How dare you talk to me like that? Or, Cancer, you're not good enough to do that. And you're like, I don't think so. I'm going to prove you wrong. Why do you feel like it's okay for you to say those things to you? Spirit wants you to think about that, okay? But this High Priestess, it feels very much like you may be using some sort of spiritual practice as well to tap in. So you may have started doing things like meditation to gain this access to higher wisdom and knowing. But deep down, you're already equipped with all of this, okay? Now, here we go. We have the Page of Water. This is a beautiful energy. Now, in this particular deck, it's about being open and childlike, you know, being open to all the possibilities, that innocence. Cancer, at your core, at the deepest part of you, there is this inner child there that is just so playful and so wondrous about the world. You have such an innocent kind of outlook deep at your core, and life, unfortunately, it gets to us all and sort of pushes that inner child down. Well, you're being called to embrace this now with this Page of Water. Can you see how beautiful that little child is? Male or female, this is not a gender-specific reading. It's about opening your heart fully, okay, to the energy, allowing yourself to be wondrous and curious about the world, allowing yourself to go on all these adventures that you hoped you would go on. Now, of course, things like finances, etc., they prevent us from doing certain things that we want to do, but we got imagination, we got thoughts, and thoughts become things. They just want you to give that sentence here. And they're giving me this wine bottle again, which indicates that you have such a unique way of thinking that it's so beautiful. It just brings beauty to the world. So open yourself to all these possibilities. It feels like things are just, what they're giving me is almost like you were expecting the worst, and you got the best, and you're like, oh my gosh, I never imagined this would ever happen. So this situation feels like it's very, very, it's sent to you to teach you to trust your intuition, that things will go right. That is the fear. You're letting the fear in, and they just want you to be mindful of it, okay? Now we do have a wonderful Eight of Earth. So this is about growth, and it's also about learning. So I feel like You may be learning a new craft or skill in order to help you on your career path. If you're still doing a career, if you're in a job, perhaps you're doing some sort of either apprenticeship, or you're embracing an opportunity to go deeper in your craft and develop a greater understanding of it. It will lead to more money. Now, if you're not currently working, I feel like you may be gaining knowledge, maybe online courses, that sort of thing, in order to help you to raise the game and be ahead of the competition, as it were. Now, I'm excited about it because I know what the next card is, which is the chariot, which is victory, okay? So you're going to be very, very victorious in this opportunity to learn and to grow. You've learned a lot, you've accomplished a lot, and you don't give yourself credit for how far you've come. We're always looking at the end game, we're always looking ahead. And when we always look ahead, we see where we've got to go, which indicates lack. We're not there yet, we're not there yet. But Spirit's asking you, look how far you've come. Look what you've achieved. Look at yourself 10 years ago. Look at yourself 20 years ago. You know, look at the goals that you've reached so far. There is, of course, more to come. You can apply yourself and move forward. There's a lot of growth, harmony, and excitement in this energy. It feels so peaceful, because actually when I touch that, I'm hearing cello music. Interesting. To look at it, I would have said violin, but actually I'm hearing deep cello music, deep sort of like, oh, what is that song? This song really makes me want, I'm so sorry. This song's so beautiful. Excuse me, I need to compose myself. I do apologize, how unprofessional. This music is so deep, cello music. It's so soulful. It's just, oh, I wish, you know what? I'm going to look up the song, and because it's quite famous actually, but it's a deep cello. I don't want to sing and embarrass myself, so although I've already just embarrassed myself. Oh, crying is fine. I'm not saying crying is, but when I'm being professional and letting energies come towards me, you shouldn't really allow them to. Anyway, we'll move on. So this deep cello music, I will find out what it is and I'll put it in the comments box below. Maybe someone needs to hear it and that's why it's affected me so much. Maybe you're listening to deep cello music as I'm reading. Maybe you're a celloist, and maybe this is affecting you in a certain way. But it feels like a very deep soul song. It's very rich. It's like your inner world. It's so beautiful. And I feel like it's coming out. It's like you're blossoming for December, and you're starting, I feel like you're on the precipice of something really big and exciting. Also, if you're not working, and you know, maybe for example you've retired, I feel like this energy is you're still dabbling in different areas to learn and to sort of enrich your soul and achieve like something that sets your soul on fire and just is in peace and harmony. I feel so much I feel excited for you, okay? That's what I just feel. So I'd want to spend time in your company. That's the sort of energy I'm getting. It's like, whoa, this is intense, but so beautiful. Now we have the chariot card. So this is victory. So whatever it is you're trying to get off the ground, or you were waiting on some sort of results, because I feel like that temperance in the middle, it feels like will it, won't it, will it, won't it? And I feel like it will. You can see here, it will. The chariot is the victory card. This is about you have everything that you've worked for so hard. You've worked for it so hard, and you've overcome a lot of obstacles. You've been knocked down before in the past, but you got back up. And sometimes you've even been forced into certain situations that you never even dreamed you'd be in. But still, it's all part of the journey, and you are victorious. Because when you get the chariot, this is about being the master or mistress of your destiny. So you're still keeping your eye on the prize wherever it is that you want to go. And with that chariot card, it's a very fast energy, but it's action, it's change. You're on a journey, not just a spiritual change and a spiritual journey, but also a physical one. So you may be thinking about moving. You may be moving house, or you know, planning a vacation. They're asking me to really look at this card, so I'm going to. One moment, please. I feel like you're keeping a very tight rein on your finances at this present moment in time. Oh, okay. Thank you so much. I'm so grateful. They're saying beaver to me. And of course, December is, I think, beaver moon. I'm going to be totally shot by everybody if I'm wrong about that. But I'm just getting beaver. Yeah, beaver moon. Yeah, that's what they're giving me here. So it feels very much like December is a very important month for you. In the moon cycle, obviously the moon is a Cancerian card, so it's about the emotions. So it's a very charged time for you to take action on whatever it is that you're doing there. There's just so much beauty. They're showing me all this beauty. Maybe that's your, maybe, you know, you're very creative and doing lots of beautified things, and you can actually make your money out of this. They're saying Nushin again. One moment, please. They're just giving me something. Okay. So they're just giving me like a bowl of tuna fish. It's like, yeah, a bowl of tuna fish, like the tuna fish flake type things, that someone has emptied it into a bowl. Now, either that's for you or a cat. I'm not sure. So if you've just done that, or preparing something, because they're giving me two foods, tuna, maybe in coriander, but they didn't give it together. They give them separate. So if you're just preparing something to do with tuna, or, you know, you've just fed your cat tuna fish flakes or something, there's something in this message for you, okay? And they just said Patty to me, Patty. Maybe that's a name, Patty, or maybe that's what you call your cat, Patty. Maybe you're making the tuna into a patty. Patty is what I'm kind of hearing. Patty. Yeah, Patty. So, yeah, if that resonates, there's something in this message for you. Now, we've talked about this card already, about anxiety and it all being in the mind. I feel like if you've got yourself into a financial situation where you're a little bit nervous, and I feel like it's going to turn right. It's going to turn all for the best for you. Something is going to come up. Something is popping up. Almost like a bit of a surprise. And you recognize that Spirit is looking after you. Okay? So it feels like whatever you've been anxious about, it's going to go well. Better than you expected. Okay? Now we have this Knight of Cups. Now, this is about an offer of love. You know, when you get this to do with love, someone is coming along to reveal their feelings for you. Offer, you know, some sort of... it's not support. I feel like this person wants it to go somewhere with you. I feel like they've been maybe hiding their feelings for you for a long time, and they're plucking up the courage to tell you. Now, I feel like this person has taken a while to have Dutch courage, because they're showing me like a tumbler glass with some sort of spirit in there. Now it looks like either whiskey or something. It's a dark spirit, maybe, I think it's too light for rum, but it may be a light rum, I'm not sure. They're showing me a tumbler glass with either whiskey, brandy, or rum or something in it. This person is trying to find the courage to tell you, okay, how they feel romantically about you. I'm just going to pull a card on it, because this person... I feel like there's two opportunities, as I said right at the beginning. There's a person who I feel like is returning to your life to give you an apology for something, because we do have that Three of Swords. It's in the reverse, which indicates an apology. But also, I feel like there is a new love that is coming towards you, or a new opportunity. I'm just going to see if they want to talk opportunity in business or love. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please clarify this for our beautiful Cancerians? We have the Four of Swords. We have the Queen of Cups. And we have the King of Cups. So the King of Cups in reverse again. So this is someone, they're indicating someone from the past. So that's two Kings of Cups. But what's interesting is Queen of Cups and King of Cups. We got a match there, but someone's in low vibes. Okay, so this person may have been in some way emotionally manipulative towards you, or stopped speaking to you for some reason. I feel like this person's not 100% in their in the same frequency as you in terms of love. They're feeling fed up. We got that Four of Swords. It's in the upright position. So this indicates that you and this person may have taken a break, taken some time apart from each other, solitude, but there is recovery in this. Okay, so I do have to say, this person, they are coming back, but they're still coming back as the King of Cups. So just to be mindful, totally your call. We all have free will, but they do have certain intentions which lead me to believe that they really mean that they want to be with you. There's a lot of love here, but this person, there's they've got some lessons to learn still. Frequency wise, they still have to ascend there. They feel a little bit out of balance on their own. So there may be, that's okay, thank you so much, I'm truly grateful. There may be some codependency here because they just said that during the alone time, they're feeling really out of balance away from you. Okay, so please take that as it resonates. Now I'm just going to clarify in terms of business, because I feel like there's new love coming on in for my beautiful Cancerians. Could you please clarify that? How would you like to see? The Fool. So there is a new start as well available. So they're indicating there's a beautiful new adventure in love presenting itself towards you. You may feel like it's a risk. It's like better the devil you know than the devil you don't energy. That's the sentence they've just given to me. So you may be having a little bit of a conundrum as to which path to take in terms of love with this opportunity that comes your way. The Fool is a fresh new beginning that takes you on an adventure, but it often requires a leap of faith, okay? So that's there for you in terms of the new love that is coming on in. In terms of business, ooh, straight away they want to talk business. We've got the Emperor, yeah, so that's entrepreneurial energy, Page of Swords, and the Ace of Cups in reverse, okay? So they're indicating here with this, the Emperor is an Aries card, okay? Now, from this I get entrepreneurial energy, you know, it's strategically planning for the future, maybe getting a business that you've been sort of trying to get off the ground, or step into a new position of power, because I feel like you're learning the skills there to earn more money. So I feel like you're doing really well, you're standing in that power, and you're unlifting the lid, as it were, on your inner power, and you're holding your own. Now, they want to indicate this is why you may have a little bit going on in your world that's on your mind, because someone that you separated from or were disappointed in terms of love, this Ace of Cups, it feels like they're stalking you with that Page of Swords there. They're keeping an eye on you. So maybe you were in business with this person and it feels like they're watching you do really well. Just a little heads up there. But also, it feels like there was an opportunity maybe a couple of months ago where in terms of business, you may have been let down, okay? It feels like those people or that person, that company or something, they're still watching your progress. So just be mindful of that, okay? That's just a little heads up there. Oh, that was a complete accident. They flipped this card completely in the reverse, which means new hope, escape, liberation, freedom, exciting sort of new start for you, okay? They flipped that. I'm going to put it as it came, but they flipped that. And as they did that, all I heard was, ha ha. So they're just giving me an indication that you're turning the situation around. Now, this person from the past, I feel like there's an apology here, Cancer, with this 3 of Swords. Now, even when you look it up in the, online or whatever, the 3 of Swords indicates someone feeling regret for how they treated you in a situation. So expect an apology. It doesn't mean that you're going to get it from an ex. It doesn't mean you're going to get it from, someone that maybe broke your heart or anything like that. There's an apology here for you. So it's over the 8 of Earth. So maybe something to do with business or an opportunity within a company that maybe you work for, maybe you went for a promotion and you didn't get what you were hoping for. It feels like they're coming towards you saying, I'm really sorry that it didn't go down your way, but actually here's a new opportunity we'd like to offer you that we've been watching your progress. We think you're doing really well. This is more suited for you. It feels in line with your heart. It feels like you're going to get better than you were expecting. This is the energy that I'm getting here. Also, okay, thank you so much. I'm truly grateful. They're indicating here that you may have had some sort of procedure, some sort of, okay. They just said the word growth to me. Now, please take that as it resonates. So you may have had a procedure on a growth or something to remove it or something. This is a recovery, okay? So there's going to be celebration here. It's going to go well. Everything's all well, okay? So just so you're aware there, this is physical healing. So it means like you're healing on the other side of it. I'm not medically trained. So, if you need medical advice in any shape or form, then please seek it with a relevant person. I'm just getting here what they're giving me, which is this card is about physical healing after some sort of procedure. Right after it is the card of celebration. That's what I'm giving you here. The 4 of Wands is about homecoming. It's about celebration, being reunited with people and being happy about it. So if you're hoping for a return from some lover in the past or someone you've separated from, that there's a lot of deep feelings here. There's a lot of emotion, but something was off balance. This person is returning to you. It feels like it's welcome. It feels like you want this person back. Now, a lot of people are going to be screaming, no, I don't want that person back. You have free will, just to let you know. And it's over the chariot card. And as you can see with the chariot card, there's two directions there. The horses, they can go in either direction. So it feels like you're taking action on it and you're moving in the direction that is best suiting you. But when we get this Four of Wands, I have to say, this is like halfway to marriage. This is kind of like a union that has the intention of being a proposal or being long-term, longevity, okay? But I feel like there's celebration here as well in regards to a job. So I'm just going to pull a card on that. But before I do that, I'm going to talk about this King of Cups. Now, this is a person who's returning, okay? Someone who withdrew their love or their emotion, may have gone silent, maybe Scorpio energy. Sometimes, Scorpios unevolved. Not all Scorpios are the same. We all have different spiritual journeys and paths and frequencies. So it feels like this person's going through something and not in the same vibes as you, okay? You may feel like this person is a soulmate because we had that Queen of Cups turning up at the same time. And that's you, Cancer, Queen of Cups. Someone who gave a lot of love, nurturing support to this person, all of your love, and you felt it was not reciprocated. I feel like there's a lot of love here. This person does want to apologize, does mean it, does want to learn in order to go forward, but they're on their own spiritual path and they're still not matching your frequency. I have to give it to you the way that it's coming out there. Now, we're just going to go deeper and find out a little bit more. I'm using the Light Seers Tarot. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please clarify anything further, especially about career? Do you want that one? I think you do. There we go. Eight of Cups. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Cancerians? What do they need to know regarding... We have the Two of Swords and we have the Six of Wands. So victory, victory, victory. Whatever this situation is, you're coming out on top. Whoa. We also have the Seven of Swords. We have the Page of Cups in the reverse. And we have the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Now, they've asked me to go again, so I will. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide? Ooh. Deep conversations here. Now, we have the Five of Swords and we have the Two of Wands in the reverse. So, this Eight of Cups, this is about walking away from anything that does not spiritually or emotionally vibe with you, okay? Anything where you feel like, it feels like, yeah, it's like taking the power back. You're withdrawing from a situation in order to gather yourself and work out what it is you truly want. Because we have that Judgment card there. So you may have gone a little bit MIA yourself, gone a little bit solo in order to just do some thinking. So this Eight of Cups energy, it's like you've gone in pursuit of your happiness. As you can see, this feminine figure here, again, not agenda-specific readings about the energy, is walking towards the sun. Anything that was holding her back or is not emotionally intuitive or in tune with her, she's leaving it behind. It's almost like, oh, okay, thank you so much, I'm truly grateful. They're indicating there was some sort of opportunity disappointment, whether that's in love or because the cups are about emotions, okay, feelings. So there's one that's sinking, can you see? But there's still one that's burning bright. She's still walking away. So maybe you've taken yourself out to really think about something that you're really passionate about. And you're wondering if you should walk away from it for good. Maybe it's like too much like hard work. There's still a lot of passion for it. But you feel like you may be happier elsewhere. Now that may be in terms of your job. It's over the Empress card. So it's about retaining your power. The Two of Swords indicates you're not confused anymore. Towards the end of the month, this is the energy towards the end of the month, it feels very much like you're making a decision and you're not confused. There's no compromise here. You recognize you're making decisions and it's like final. That's the energy I'm getting. As a result, we got that Six of Wands, which is about victory. So when you get this is good news, success. especially because it's wands, it's in terms of your passion, whatever you're trying to achieve. There's victory here. It's like either a recognition for your work, or someone acknowledging how passionate and wonderful you are. There's an energy here of very strong emotion, but you're being in the spotlight to either win something or, win something better. You're being raised up here. The spotlight's on you, as it were. And we got that victory wreath. As you can see with that victory wreath, there's a lot of pearls of wisdom around it. Oh, I love it. Spirits just said, or mistletoe. Or mistletoe. Yeah. Well, it is December, so please take it as it resonates, and it's over the Knight of Cups here. So obviously, people are going to find it hard to be like getting out there, especially with what's going on around the world with the pandemic. I can't imagine many people are kissing people under the mistletoe unless they're within your vicinity. But it's the romance of it all. It's the symbolic energy of it. Now, we do have Seven of Swords. It's crossing that Four of Swords. Sorry, I'll start again. We have the Seven of Swords crossing that Three of Swords in the reverse. So someone who may have run away from you, did not acknowledge their feelings, denied their feelings for you, or denied their feelings for a situation. It feels like that's the apology. They want to apologize for it. You may have caught them doing something, or blown the whistle on it, maybe at work or something. It feels, can you see that crow there? It's screaming, it's shouting as this figure runs away. And it looks like this figure has taken some feathers with it. So maybe someone took a piece of your heart and, it really wounded you and then ran away. It feels very much like, I don't feel a dishonesty here. I feel like someone did something very hurtful and it was a bit of a shock. That's what I'm getting. But that's where your apology comes from. That's the root of it. It looks like they were in separation, very bratty, immature. So this indicates breakup or some sort of separation. This person or you withdrew your cup of love because things were out of balance. Now, this may be a financial thing. We got the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. This person may have been financially dependent on you, or this is Virgo energy, just to let you know. This person may have in some way, the way they treated you, it feels like there's money pressure. It's kind of low vibe. I'm going to pull a card on it just to make sure, because I'm really getting a sense of money flittering out of my hands because of this. Now, there's the Two of Wands there, which indicates, things were in delay for a while, and it feels like you're not waiting anymore. You're taking the power back. And as a result, we got that Five of Swords. It's in the reverse position. So this indicates, there's peace after some sort of trouble, but it comes with a conversation. As you can see, there's a lot of wounding here. And there's two people there. There's wounds between the two. So whether someone at work hurt you or was verbally unkind to you, and you were left thinking, what the F? They're coming to make an apology. Similarly, if it's to do with love, because they're giving me this double energy, which I normally don't get. Normally it's a little bit more, okay. This is, they just said put a ring on it. Put a ring on it. Now, I'm getting the energy of that's to do with love. But I just want to indicate that this is peace, okay, harmony. There is going to be an apology that actually balances things out. Now, I'm just going to pull a card on that because they just said put a ring on it. So I'm going to pull a card on it. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides. The Ten of Cups in the Four of Wands in the reverse. So someone that you've separated from, that you may have been in a high-level commitment with. Now, again, it could be to do with business, because put a ring on it means, make it official. That's the energy I'm getting. So if it resonates in terms of your workspace, it's like, stop talking about it. Stop not, being half-assed in your investment, and make it official. Make this a thing. So either it's in love or business. It feels like someone that you're thinking of separated from, or that you have separated from for a little bit, taking yourself, withdrawing your emotions and your energy from. It feels like the Ten of Cups is coming on in. So as I said, you're going to get better than you expected. This is about abundance, love, support, both from family, friends, soul tribe, but also you're getting the 10. You know, this feels like victory. And as you can see there, there's a lot of light, which indicates healing and support and wonderful sort of abundant energy. But, you know, there's steps up there. It took some learning. It took some movement to rise up through the ranks. And as you can see, those two figures, they're almost creating some sort of holy grail, but they're supporting each other in the most, you know, difficult of poses. So that indicates difficult times. There is going to be support for you, okay? They've asked me to go one more, so I will. Judgment again, yeah. 10 of coins, something financial, and the Knight of coins in the reverse. Yeah, so they're indicating the same message here, you know, about your soul path, your prosperity path. Now this could be, you know, an offer was kind of like on the table in terms of finances or love, and it got withdrawn, and as a result it put conflict either amongst you and that person, or you and your family. It feels like the investment was withdrawn, but as you can see, it comes back. We got the 10 of cups in the upright. So they're giving me the same energy there. I'm just going to give you any final messages from the Light Visions Tarot. Wow. We have the Queen of Chalices in the reverse. That's you, Cancer. Queen of Chalices, Queen of Cups there in reverse. We have the Queen of Swords in the upright. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. I'm truly grateful for the messages so far. We have the 10 of Wands in the reverse, and we have Strength. It's interesting. We start on Strength and we end with Strength. Oh. And we have the Lovers in the upright. They said we're not done, so I had to go again. I do apologize there. I should have just told you what I was about to do. Now, we have the Queen of Chalices in the reverse. So this indicates the energy, you know, starting for December, being a little bit out of balance, that Temperance energy, things feeling out of control. You may feel like completely smothered or insecure about the situation, and it's put you off your center. The 10 of Wands in, oh no, they said Queen of Swords. But it's, look at that. The Queen of Swords, she's very much self-sufficient. Queen of Swords, Libran energy. You're leading with total honesty. I feel like it's almost like you're taming the beast. You're taming it. You're feeling that fear, doing it anyway. And you may have felt like you normally keep a tight lip on it. You don't say anything, but this is now you speaking absolute truth. And as a result, people are going to listen, Cancer. They're sitting down and listening. Okay, so Queen of Swords, you're being totally self-sufficient there. We have the 10 of Wands in the reverse. This indicates, you know, taking a break, having that freedom, that power to say no. You're taking that power back. And you're doing you. We have the Strength card, which also indicates the same. It takes a lot for you to sort of tame a lion, but I feel like, Cancer, you're going to do it. You've got self-love, you've got self-respect, you've got courage, and also they're indicating here that you are bigger than any of your fears, and you have the resources to get this done and to sort this out. And we also have the Lovers card, which indicates it is your choice, because the Lovers used to be called the Choice card. But either way, there is partnership here, whether that's in love or in business. It looks like you're thinking about partnering up in some way with strength and, you know, a deep commitment to either your career path or someone in terms of love. I feel like there's a lot of regrets attached to this also. Someone made a mistake, there was a bad choice made, and as a result there was discord, but it looks like there is a possibility. I hope you can see that there's two people, well, there's 1, 2, 3, three couples there, all dancing in unison. So it really feels like a coming together, finding an equal footing, finding that middle way. Okay, so it's underneath the Queen of Swords, so there's negotiation, there's talking here. So we will leave that there. It looks like the choice is yours, and you do have big decisions to make for December, but trust your intuition. It's not going to lead you astray. Now I'm just going to close the reading with the Wisdom of the Oracle card. Thank you so much. Okay, do you want that? Yeah, I knew they didn't want them all. We have, to be fair. That's that Libran energy. When you reduce it, 38, 3 plus 8 is 11. Okay, so this is soul path number, also soulmate number. It's divine timing. But look, you're weighing things up. So there's the weighing skills there. And also there's the owl at the top there for wisdom. Now, they just said a sentence, Cancer. Take it as it resonates, because I'm not sure who this is for. But they're saying the teacher's being taught. The teacher is being taught. So, definitely some sort of lessons or something going on there, but please take that as it resonates. Perhaps you're a teacher, or perhaps the person you're dealing with is a teacher and they're being schooled in something. But we have a fortune cookie. So as you can see, the fortune cookie, the fortune cookie on one says there's a little ticket tape coming out of the fortune cookie and it says nope. And on the other side, we have an egg that is new. So there is a decision to make. Okay, you have it's like you're at a crossroads here, but using your intuition, your crown chakra, that's where the wisdom's at, because that owl is up there. Okay, to be fair, I couldn't imagine that you would be any other way, to be honest. I will read from the book because I wouldn't want to tell you anything wrong, but I'm just going to get you a Nature's Whispers card before we close. Expansion, and it's number 12, which is the hangman. So wisdom again, there's a lot of learning here, and it requires new perspective. Okay, as you can see in this, there's two hands there coming together in unity. There's so much beauty here. There's partnership. As you can see, a faint outline of a feminine figure here, almost like an earth mother, wondering about partnership, but the hand comes down and shakes the hand. Okay, so perhaps you're partnering up with spirit and allowing things to happen in divine timing. But all these ships are coming in. So it feels very much like when I get the ships coming in energy, there's victory here, okay? And they're saying expansion. Oh, they just said look deeper. So I went here, and also you can see two people. It's almost like they're together, but having some sort of talk in a boat there, okay? So expansion. Expansion just means growth, you know, broadening your horizons and sort of, you know, understanding, perspective, perception. Now I'm just going to give you, to be fair, it's number 38, so you get it in the upright. Balance, justice, and need to consider options, mutual benefit, the law of cause and effect. And you get the prosperity message, which says, now is the time for even exchanges. Justice will prevail, and you will be treated accordingly in all your affairs. You will be able to negotiate fair settlements. Mutual gain is the gift to you and your partners and colleagues. This is also a good time to square your finances and take stock of how you're compensated for your work. This card signifies balance, justice, and negotiations. So remember that all things must be fairly recompensed. Keep this as your truth, and so it shall be. Now, because we got that business energy and also that romance energy, I'm just going to read you the relationship message. It says, can you find a way to achieve fairness right now? This is a time for listening as well as speaking, for understanding as well as asking to be understood. There is much to be learned, and you will learn if you remain open to an objective, weighing options and considering all sides. Your heart wants to connect to others, so allow for a balanced exchange of ideas and actions. The best kind of relationship is one which there is mutual benefit and each party feels heard, valued, and respected. Be fair to all. I feel like that's also for people that are dealing with you, Cancer, as much as it is a message for you, because I feel like you have such a beautiful, kind heart that it's only right that the law of karma comes in play and makes sure that you get a fair deal also. Now I'm just going to give you a trinket before we close. Thank you so much, Spirit Guide, Guide Angel. Can you please guide? Thank you so much. Oh, we got 3. So we got the lucky cat. Okay, so also this is Leo energy, so it's about the strength card. They just said they want it on the strength card. So cats, you know, they're very independent. They rely on themselves, but they extend their love when they feel it's necessary, okay? So don't overgive in a situation, but recognize that, you know, there is a change in your luck when I get that card. So just so you're aware. We also have, oh wow, we also have the flying horse. Pegasus. So this indicates you're rising through the ranks, also achieving your dreams and goals. So they want this on the chariot card, so it's about direction, and you're going up. Okay, so there's victory here on the chariot card. And finally, we have the mermaid. And what's interesting about this mermaid, even when I turn her around, she's got her back to us. So this is about you, because they've just asked for it to be on the Eight of Cups. You're turning your back on anything that is emotionally negative or bringing you down in any way, any dependency, that sort of thing, codependency. It feels like you're turning your back on that and you're walking away. It's almost like a self-preservation thing, but it's in search of your happiness and your truth. So they want it on there. You're turning your back on any negative thinking of yourself, anything that brings yourself down or changes your emotions into the negative, into fear, into sorrow. You're just turning your back. It's time for, it's like life's too short, you know, be in search of your happiness. That's the energy I'm getting. Okay, my beautiful Cancer, we will leave that there. I hope something resonated in this reading for you. If it did, please like or subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell. Apparently that's important. It lets you know when I update my next message and lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is very important for me. Also, if you'd like to win a personal reading, I'll be choosing 2 lucky subscribers on December the 15th. All you have to do is pay it forward. I know you're such a beautiful, warm, giving heart already, Cancer. You probably do a lot already. So all I'm asking is that, you know, call that friend or that family member that you haven't spoken to in a while. Really check in with them. Ask them, are you okay? And I mean, not just, hey, how's things? Really ask, are you okay? I mean, you happy? Is everything good? You know, because we never really ask those big questions in life of people sometimes. We just sort of skirt over the surface. So reach out to somebody, or if you're walking down the street, you see like a homeless person, you know, if you've got enough money, because I know money's really tight right now, buy them a coffee, you know, warm them up, or, you know, or just say, hey, you know, as you're walking past, that's it. Hey, I see you. I see you. You know, it doesn't have to be anything more than that. It can be just like a friendly exchange. Recognize where you change someone's day for the better, okay? That's all I want, to raise people's vibrations. Put it in the comments box below if you want. We don't always want to shout about our good deeds. So if you don't want to say anything and you want to be an anonymous kind of good person, because we do stuff like this day to day, we don't shout about it. That's not the point. So if you want, just put the word love in the comments box below and I will see that also. From that, I will choose 2 people. I'll be drawn to their energy and we'll do it that way. Okay, my beautiful Cancerians, thank you so much. Love and light.